In this video, I'm going to be talking about risk management. This tool is called Forex Lot Management Pro. It's on iPhone. I don't know if it's on Android, but don't worry about it because we're creating something similar to this that will be available in the next 72 or so hours. Okay, definitely next week you will have this online on the website, etc. Okay, because we do have one for my FX book on in the course and stuff, but they have a lot of ads and stuff on there, so we don't want you to be uh distracted by what's going on in the website. Like even this app have ads, I guess because it's free. But anyway, as a new trader, you don't want to risk no more than 1% of your account balance. Okay, so 1% of your account balance per trade. Now it is suggested that you only open up one trade at a time unless you are strategically doing something else, which most people don't strategically do it, so I don't recommend it. Okay, so if you look at this example, okay, this is going to help you practice risk management. Most people, when they trade, professionals, they're going to do 1-2 or 1-3 ratio. Sometimes you guys may do 1-1, which means you risk 10 to gain 10, but you don't want to risk, you know, 30 pips to gain 10 pips. That doesn't make any sense, okay? Because if you lose, you lost 30 pips. If you win, you only won 10, okay? And then if you're only doing that and you're only winning 10, guess what? You're going to have negative equity at the end of the month. So that's why it's important that you have a trading plan that you're following that have something like this in play. And if you're doing this, you'll be fine if you are winning more than you're losing, okay? So looking at this from this perspective, this tells you, once you put everything in, it tells you your suggested lot size. It tells you what your profit will be if you win. And if you lose, it tells you what you're going to lose. So a lot of people are going into trades not knowing what they're going to lose if they lose. And because of poor money management, you're failing in Forex. Okay. So I'm going to give you another example here for a moment. Okay. Let's take it down to 500 here. Okay. Let's do 500. Well, that's not 500. Okay, to show you an example here. Okay, so if you see with this 500, we're going to do a 30 pip stop loss, 60 pip take profit. Your preferred lot size is 0.02. You win $10, you lose 5. Okay, so if you know you're only risking $5 out of 500, another thing that this is going to do is you're not going to be in such a hurry to close the trade as soon as you see blue, because that's what a lot of people are doing as well. And you're not seeing the trade completely through because you're probably not taking great trades. And because of that, you're not allowing it to hit the take profit. Because of that, you only taking 10 pips, and at the end of the month, you're not profitable because you're not allowing it to hit the take profit level that's set for yourself. Or when you're trading by yourself, you risking 30 pips, and then when your trade lose, you hold on to it too long. When the trade is going against you and it's going against you, and you lose 30 pips. But on the flip side, when you start winning, you get in blue by 10 pips, you're ready to close it, and you close it before it actually hit the take profit level you set for yourself of 60. So if you're closing for every 10 pips, 20 pips, and then you allowing your trades to lose 30 pips and 50 pips, guess what's going to happen? You're not going to be profitable at the end of the month. Okay. So you got to make sure that you are using something like this, a lot size calculator. Again, we will have one this week available to you. There is one inside of the training as well that we suggest you to use temporarily so that you know what your risk to reward ratio is, and you won't be in such a hurry to close a trade. If you're only losing $5, then you can see the trade through completely to the take profit level. Or if you know it's not going to hit, close it at that point. But at least give it a chance to try to hit it instead of closing it as soon as you go 56 blue, then you're ready to close the trade. And then when you're negative, you hold on to the trade too long and you're losing more pips than you're winning. Okay. So another thing that I wanted to talk on is you don't want to open up multiple positions at 0.02, even though the broker allows you to do it, because they want you to lose money. Okay. So if you're only risking 1% on a particular trade, let's say, for example, you're trading the Euro USD, only trade the Euro USD. The max on lot sizes that you can have open is 0.02. So you can open up duplicate trades at 0.01 a piece, but you should not. It is not suggested that you do any more than that, because you're going to end up losing more than $5 if the stop loss is hit. Okay. So if you open up multiple trades, which most people are doing because they're new and they're excited, they're trying to get rich quick. Okay. So you open up multiple trades at 0.02, for example. If that trade hits the stop loss, you lost $5 on every single last trade you had open, which ultimately is risking more than 1% of your account balance. Okay. This calculates according to one trade open or lot sizes open. Okay. So if I'm going to do duplicates, I only can do 0.01 twice, or have one trade 0.02 with the same stop loss in pips, same stop loss in pips, and same take profit level in pips. Okay. That's all I'm going to do. Okay. Now, if you do this consistently, and if you master this, because most people don't master it, okay? They think, well, because the broker allowed me to open up 20 trades, I should open up 20 trades, when in reality, brokers want you to do that because they want you to lose money, okay? So if you practice this and discipline yourself enough to take the best available trade, even when you're trading by yourself, take the best possible trade with a risk to reward ratio that makes sense. And then, hey, if I'm only going to lose $10, I'm not going to cry home to mama about $10. I'm going to allow the trade to ride out until it hits the take profit level I have set for myself, because I know that this is the best possible trade, that I could have taken. Okay. It has a high probability of winning. Then I'm going to see that trade through. But if you're high risk trading, and again, if you're holding on to trades too long, which a lot of people do, and you allow those stop losses to continue to get hit, and then when you go blue, okay, you go in profit 5 pips, you in such a hurry to close because you didn't profit on the last trade. Guess what? You're still in the negative by 25 pips. Okay, I'm just throwing an example out there. You just lost 30 on the last trade. Okay, then you do another trade like this, 1-to-2 ratio. You go in the green by 5 pips. You're closing it. Okay, you close too early, and the trade hit your take profit level at 60 pips. But guess what? Because you close too early, you still in the hole. Now, I'm not saying that every trade you take is going to be like this. Every trade you take, you're going to win or whatever, because that's not even real life. That's not realistic. But I'm just throwing examples out there. So let's say, for example, you want to risk 10 pips to gain 20, because, sometimes we're going for 20 pips go. Okay. 20 pips per day. Okay. So if you're going to do that, then you see that your lot size will change. So if you're going to run that tight of a stop loss, you definitely got to be on point with your entries with this trade. But you see your lot size will be 0.05. If you lose, you're only going to lose $5. If you win, you gain $10. Okay. And that's on a $500 account. Now, as your balance grows, for example, let's say if you get up to $5,000. Okay. You get up to $5,000 here. You see that it changes. Okay. I'm only risking 1%. That's 0.50. If I win, I win 100. If I lose, I lose 50. Okay. So just throwing examples out there. Just wanted to put this out there and tell you guys, please use risk management, proper risk management per trade. Stop opening up multiple trades if you don't know what you're doing. If I wanted to do, let's say, for example, if I wasn't really sure on the entry on a trade, I can open up 0.25. I know I'm not going to risk no more than 0.50. Okay. I can open up 0.25 first. And if it keeps going up a little bit more, I may take a second position on that trade, which will open up a total of 0.50 lots total. Okay. And then I'm letting them run because the risk is still the same. Okay. Because I'm only risking 0.50 in lots. Okay. But I'm not doing any more than that. So hopefully this makes sense. If not, ask a question below. But the point is, when you're opening up trades, make sure you have a plan of action. You don't want to risk, 50 pips to gain 10. You want to always risk either 1-to-1, 10 for 10, for example, 20 for 20, 30 for 30, or you want to do, 1-to-2, 1-to-3 risk to reward ratio or higher. Okay. but it has to make sense. Otherwise, it doesn't. And a lot of things I'm saying in Forex, not just here, okay? I'm not just talking about our group specifically, but in Forex in general, people are trading without a trading plan. They don't even know what their risk to reward ratios are. And they're just opening up duplicate trades just because the broker allow it. And some are getting lucky, more are not getting lucky. And that's where they're not profitable. But our goal here at UOPFX and Unit of Prosperity is to help you guys to become responsible, profitable, patient traders. Okay? Responsible, profitable, patient traders. If you do this per trade, guys, it will make a huge difference in your mindset when you're going into a trade, because you already know what you're willing to lose if you lose. But if you win, you know what the reward is. But so many are trading and they don't even know what the loss is going to be if they lose. And that's why that puts so much fear and doubt into your heart and into your mind about these trades, because you don't know what your risk to reward ratio is. So I'm jumping off, guys. Take care. God bless.